Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to No For Real Podcast. This is Thuraya speaking.
Hello,
That's
guys.
my remix. Hey,
How are
hey,
you guys?
Hey.
Aywa, this is Yasmeen. Shakumako. How are you?
Shakumaku means
This
what's
ain't
up
the
in Arabic.
Yes, this is the English. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. I mean, you just have to
what's
translate it to them.
Yeah,
They'll
guys,
get used to it.
we should, at this point, we should teach you a word every single episode so you can keep
Shakumaku
up.
should be something that you learn.
Yes.
Shakumaku means what's up. Shakumaku. It's so easy. Please learn it.
Yeah.
Once you see me out in the public, say Shakumaku.
Shakumaku.
I'll
Yeah.
definitely answer.
Yeah, and I mean, there's a whole ass song about it, so...
Honestly,
Just
it's so
Google.
catchy.
It's so good.
It's so catchy.
It's so good.
This
I
guy
like
just popped up and he made 3-4 songs that are catchy.
Oh
Like,
no,
I'm just
he's been there.
Really?
Like he's
I
very
just discovered
smart.
him.
You know, with the, you know how artists do like a specific saying,
Yeah.
and they put in every song to be
Yes.
recognizable, and his voice is very recognizable. So he
Yes.
does that, which is smart.
I like his songs.
He's
They're
Moroccan,
So...
I think.
Yeah, he is. He
Very
is.
cute, very good songs. 10 out of
Catchy
10.
songs.
I like his version alone
Okay.
more than the one
The
with-
remixes?
yeah,
Okay,
the
gotcha.
remix. But it's still good.
Yeah.
How was your week?
Beautiful. It feels like Thanksgiving week, and it is Thanksgiving week. And I love holidays, guys. I love when I see people a little bit light. They're like in a happy spiritual like Thanksgiving vibe
Yeah.
going on. I like seeing that on people, and
Yeah.
it makes me happy. So
I just realized your hat is very cute.
thank
This
you.
is-
This is from a fundraiser. One time
So
I
cute.
went on like a TV thing segment, and the people, like, I went with a designer, and the people after us were people related to this like fundraiser, so they gave us the models that we wear with
It's
the designers'
giving
hats.
Coco. It's
Yeah.
so cute. I
Exactly.
love it.
Foreshadowing, because this was before Coco.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
It was meant to be,
It was meant to be.
you know?
Yeah, there's just a little doggy that looks like a pug. Coco's not a pug. She's an American bully.
Oh, that is
but it's very
good.
close.
Very true.
Yeah.
That does look like a pug because
pug.
my friend had a pug. And
Yeah.
yeah, that does look like a pug. I take it back.
How about your week?
My week was weeking.
Weeking?
It was weeking to the max.
Okay.
A lot of things. Accomplished a lot of the things that
Woo!
I was planning to get through already. But no Thanksgiving for me. I don't celebrate it anyways. But
But you spend it with your family.
yeah, but I'm not. I got things to do.
Yeah.
So I'm not
What are
going
you
to
doing?
probably.
Can you tell us?
Not
'Cause
really.
everything is going to be closed.
But I'll
like,
tell-
it's going to be something shady.
it ain't no shady. Why?
Oh, okay.
And even if it's shady, you're supposed to save my ass, not blast it on
Shady
camera.
meaning she's under the tree, under the shade. Because that's what she does. She goes to the parks and sit
You heard
under a
that.
shade. That's what shady means
We
in
changed
this
it.
topic.
Right now, we changed it. This shady means that. Whatever she said. Not the
Exactly.
other shady.
Yeah, the shady sitting under a tree.
Yes. Anyways, no, nothing shady. I just have to work on something.
Okay, great.
So, but I might be going to see my family for an hour or
And
so,
eating
you
a
know?
turkey or a
and they
chicken.
better have something for me to eat, because if they, I mean, they've done it before where I go and find no leftovers, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Welcome to No For Real Podcast. This is Yasmeen.
This is Yasmeen and my family.
Yasmeen and her family.
We always, you know, the gatherings don't be gathering.
Without food.
Yeah. Anyways, and it's always my brother on the grill. He's just something with him, and the grill is just on a whole nother level.
That's so funny.
So, yeah, they better have food for me. You hear it here.
Me and Ali are just going to go to Austin and spend the day with our friend Yazan.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah,
it.
That's nice.
Yeah, I'm so excited, honestly.
I don't know why. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was thinking about the food there.
I don't know. I'm
'Cause
going to take
barbecue there
kunafa.
is so good.
I don't know what he's going to do. He said he's going to do something.
Okay, that's nice.
I want to do mac and cheese because I really like mac and cheese.
Stop,
be honest.
because me and my friends were talking.
Like homemade mac and cheese is
Karen,
unbeatable.
They were talking on the group chat about the mac and cheese because we're all doing a Friendsgiving / Christmas party. So we're having to do things, and they were talking about how much work it takes to do mac and cheese.
From
It's so
scratch, it
much.
takes a lot of work. Like if
So
you're making
much.
the whole thing, not buying like the shady stuff out there.
Exactly. That chicken Alfredo shit that y'all buy from HEB, don't do that.
Yeah,
Really,
yeah.
it ain't good. No, I just had Friendsgiving like 2 weeks ago, and I made mac and cheese for my friend, and it literally like took me 5 hours, no joke. I was up in the kitchen cooking it up because I had to make the sauce. One thing about me, if I make everything at the same moment, first of all, I make a lot of mess that I'm not willing to clean.
Yeah.
And second of all, I get overwhelmed. So I don't know what I'm doing. And I mess up something. So I have to do them in steps. Exactly. So I do the sauce, make sure the sauce is good, then move on to the vegetables, and you know what I mean? And so on and so forth.
I'm not like that.
No. When I make big portions, I have to do that. If it's a smaller portion, it's fine here and there. I got it. But if it was a big portion, it was a bunch of people, more than 30 people came. So it was crazy. But each person brought something.
You know what Iraqis Thanksgiving should have? Dolma.
Oh, if
Every
dolma ain't there,
Iraqi
that's
Thanksgiving
no thanks.
should have a dolma. Honestly.
It ain't no thanks and no giving if there is no dolma
Yes.
on the table, for real.
I feel like it's a signature.
Yeah. I feel like let's start doing that. In every Eid,
Dolma.
every day on Ramadan,
Dolma.
every breakfast,
Dolma.
every lunch and dinner.
Dolma.
Yay!
Honestly, why do we like dolma this much?
So good. I would literally listen. When I tell you this, sometimes y'all think I'm joking, and I be joking on those times. This time I'm not joking. I would sell a kidney for dolma.
For the rest of her life, not just dolma one day.
Just listen. No. One day I would do it for one day. If that day I'm really desperate,
I
for
tried,
some
guys.
dolma,
I really
I
tried to
would sell the
upsell her.
kidney for it.
kidney.
No. Don't worry. Well, it's to me, my kidneys are very cheap for dolma. It's
I'm
worth
trying
it.
to upsell here. Rest of your life.
No. I'm saying if it's a desperate moment, if I live abroad alone and there's no Iraqi around me, and of course I'm not going to know how to do it because I'm not that type of girly. So even though I really want to learn how to make a dolma.
I think it's a fun thing to learn and do with the friends, to be honest. And roll with the friends, you know?
Should we?
I swear we should.
Wallah,
we should do a
Have you ever done
podcast.
it?
Huh?
Have you ever done it?
No, but
Yes.
I want to. And I told
Let's make
multiple people.
let's
I
make
want
a podcast one time. We roll it, and the next time we cook it. And
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, that would be so
I
good.
love dolma.
Guys, our next mukbang.
And I like rolling things. Like I like to do things physically with the food.
I
you know?
tried before. It's hard.
I know. I've heard
It
it's
is
hard.
I've tried with my sisters and my mom. Sometimes they get together if it's a big
Mm-hmm.
one. It's so hard.
Practice makes perfect.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's how my mom is like so good with it. And
Yep.
you've had hers. So,
Yes, so good.
Oh my God. The best thing she cooks
Like
is
you can't
dolma.
stop eating. Like literally my stomach hurts. Like
Yeah.
the upper top of my stomach is like about to explode and I have to stop. Like
I swear to God, I've never remembered a time where my mom makes it and it's not empty. Like off. And if there
and
is
she doesn't make small amounts.
Yeah.
Like
No, it's
it's
big.
crazy. Like
It's
it doesn't
big.
fit in a big like
Exactly.
plate, you know?
And if there is some times where we're lying to ourselves and we put it in a something for the next day, that same night,
Mm-hmm.
like an hour, 2 hours later, everybody eats it cold because we also like it cold.
Yep.
So it's gone. You know?
Yeah. If you never had dolma, I really feel bad for you, and you should really invest into looking where to get good dolma and where you're located because
Exactly.
you have to give it a try.
Literally.
We have a topic for today,
Yes.
and our topic for today is
Dolma.
starting over the dolma.
Sorry, guys. I'm in a goofy mood.
She is in a goofy mood. I can feel it.
I'll switch up. Give me 1 second. Got it. I got
Yeah.
it.
We are going serious into this topic of starting over. It can be serious. It can be fun because it can be fun starting over, to be honest.
True.
Yeah.
Um,
Everybody had at least at some point started something over, starting some aspect of their life. over, you know?
Yeah.
It could be internally, it could be externally, it could be
Short term,
exactly,
long term things,
exactly.
you know, on a different scale, really.
True. True.
I think each person has to go through all of these phases, whether it's a small,
Yeah.
big scale, internal, external, at some point. You will go through each one of them. It just takes time and it depends on what you experience in life to be able to go through these things. So for example, internally, if you had went through really hardship things and it really affected you mentally and it broke your heart, for example, you will change eventually. And starting over on something doesn't mean that it's the end of the world or that you are going. I think like a lot of people think that they're going backwards, but actually you might go 2 steps backwards, but it gives you like 100-step push forward.
True.
And I wish people understand that more, because the more you understand that, the more you move on quickly from things
I agree.
and start making huge progress rather than just staying still and being afraid of changing yourself or changing something around you.
It's true. A lot of people do associate starting over with failure, but I truly think it's not always the case. Yes, it could be in some cases, but also a failure is a lesson. Like you are not living if you're not failing in things, you know? Are you really living then?
Yeah.
Are you really trying? Trying is failing if you think about it. Because if you keep trying, then you might get to something. But every time you try something, you have to think that I might fall and I might not. And if I fall, it's a step for me to succeed. It's not a step for me backward, because you learned something from your failure. You lived it. You experienced it. And that's a huge lesson, just to live a failure. It is something that we do associate like with chaos and stuff, but I feel like people, the older they get, the easier for them to realize that changing or starting over is actually a new path, you know?
Yeah.
I feel like as kids we get attached to things more emotionally. We don't look at it from a way where, oh, it's another a door opening for me. We keep attachment, you know? I feel like what helped me is being somebody who always had to start over, to be honest with you guys. Like, as a kid, I never thought I would leave Iraq, like never. This thought of leaving and being in a different country did not even cross my head. Being in a different house did not even cross my head, you know? Yeah. I thought that the house that I grew up in is the house that I'm gonna be in forever, okay? The minute I got into the 2-digit numbers, okay? So not even old, 2-digit numbers, we had to leave. And that was hard. When I told you it was hard, we left to the next country, like next door country. We didn't cross oceans. We didn't fly. It's the same culture, kind of, you know?
It's a road trip. Like
Literally
you're
a
going
road
from
trip.
one state to another, just chilling in the car, you know? Nothing crazy.
A neighboring country.
Yeah.
I can't tell you how desperate I was as a kid. Like I feel like a whole 6 months, it was me crying, telling my mom I want to go back. I don't care. I don't care if I die in Iraq. It was crazy, bro.
Yeah.
I didn't like anything. It felt like I was in a foreign place. Like it's not my place, you know? And in the back of my head is like, this is temporary. I'm not staying here. I'm going back. Like, whatever, bro. And then three years later, I have to cross oceans. I don't know why I can't say cross in the middle of the sentence in a good way, you know?
Maybe the S is.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But we had to do that and come here and start over again. Early teenage years, starting
That's
over
the worst
again.
time to move.
Literally.
I don't care what y'all say.
13, 14 is like, well,
yeah, the way you're saying it, you're describing exactly the same shit that I felt. Because let me tell you something. We, as Journey, had the exact same journey.
We
We
did.
moved countries. I moved from Iraq exactly the same time,
Yeah.
the same age Thuraya moved. Moved from Jordan exactly the same age Thuraya moved. So I understand 100%. And the hardest part is the teenager years.
I agree.
I'll let you continue, but we'll get to that in a second.
Um,
You're saying after that you moved here? and
yeah,
it was
it's like
hard?
I already made friends there, you know, in Jordan. I already kind of made another emotional attachment to the place, to the friendships, to the hangouts, to the community that I built, you know, there. And now starting over again in a different place, different country, different language, different culture, it was horrible.
Yeah.
Again, you know? And now I feel like I belong here. You know what I mean? It's just like it takes over. And I also moved within the United States and it started over. But I can't, like, the older I am, the easier it gets. Like, the easier, because I already built a foundation as a kid. Like,
Yeah.
I can't tell you just be like that if you never went through it as a kid. You know, I understand there are different stages to people, to them starting over, to them letting go of things, you know. But it's a blessing and a curse to grow up in an environment where you had to start over multiple times. You grew up in a situation where it's not up to you. You have to start over. Starting over did not mean you had something. No, starting over meaning starting from zero. Because it was different countries,
Yeah.
you know?
It's like literally the basic things you can't talk to somebody. Like you have to just think of how hard it is to move from a country where you know the language, everything, you're comfortable with everything, and you move to a country that you cannot say any word in that language other than hello, how are you? You know, basic shit.
Yeah, basic communication.
So that alone puts you in a very uncomfortable situation. But if you think about it, I mean, as a kid, when I moved first to the US, I didn't think about it like that. I was very depressed. I also didn't want to be here. It took me years. Me and my sister, one of my sisters, it took us years. And in her situation, it was worse. She was crying every single day, wanting to go back. I was the same way. I would cry all the time and want to go back. And I didn't really register it. But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I learned a whole another language, you know? I worked at a very young age. I started driving at a very young age, which I would have never been able to do it back home because back home
Anywhere
it's
in the
18
Middle
plus.
East. Yeah,
you
anywhere
can't,
in the Middle
yeah,
East,
you
you can't do
cannot
that.
drive under 18. I learned how to be independent. I learned how to do my own things at all times. It's safer. It's not that safe if you think about it, but it's safer, a lot safer than back home. My family is all around me and I'm blessed in that sense. But as a 12-year-old telling me that I am going to leave my country, it was not on my book list as well.
Yeah.
Never was. And I never wanted it to leave my friends, but that part of it taught me a lot. Because at first when I would change schools, I changed 6 schools over from elementary school till 12th grade, senior year. The only stable part was in Iraq because I had all of my elementary year schools in one school. So that was, and up until today, was my favorite time of my entire life because I was very stable. Like Thuraya said, it wasn't crossing my mind that I will ever leave my neighborhood. It was like those people were my family forever. And up until today, we talk and everything. Like,
I just
it's fine.
reconnected with 2 from elementary school.
Oh, shut up. That's so cute.
One of them commented on the pictures that I posted with my dad. And she's like, I kept looking at this picture and I knew I know this person. And it was me. And she told me a whole story of me and my friends. We were best of friends. I still have connection with one of them because she lives in California, but the other one is in Iraq. And we kind of lost connection. We kept connection over Facebook. But then when I stopped using Facebook and moved to Instagram only, and I really don't check on Facebook, I lost contact with her. So I can't, like it's just search her name and found her right away. And we started speaking. And
That's so cute.
Honestly, guys, I kept telling her it was my favorite time. My favorite time.
That is so cute. It
And
was
none of
mine
us
too,
remember
honestly.
things. None of us remember details, but we know that that time was our favorite.
It's crazy how the people that you were surrounded with, you guys all don't remember. Because I have really good memory, and all the people that I'm surrounded by, we always remember.
And the girl
things.
that came and told me the stories, she remembers everything. She told me everything.
That's so
And I was reading
cute.
her text message and literally crying, guys, because like I don't remember, but she's telling me and sending me pictures.
It
And
sounds nostalgic.
yeah,
That
yeah.
is so cute.
The minute I saw her face, I remembered her right away.
Aw.
Right away.
I stay in contact with a lot of the ones that were close to me, at least, and also my neighbors. Like my neighbors,
But if you think about
literally.
it, we were young when we left. Like
Yeah,
I
I
just
mean, I
finished
left
elementary
12.
school and I left Iraq. Like
Yeah.
just now, just jumped into the 2-digit numbers
Yes.
and left.
But I was a person that was lucky with having really good memory. I
Yeah,
remember
you
things
do.
from when I was 3 years old,
Yeah.
and it's crazy to me. Up until today, I'm like, how do I remember things
That's
when
beautiful.
I was so little? But I was just blessed with that. Most of my friends, they remember our senior year in elementary
Yeah.
school, you know, sixth grade, fifth
Yeah.
grade. And we were old by then, like 11, 12. It's fine,
Don't
reasonable.
remember. It's
I
crazy.
do, I don't know. And I have a bunch of pictures. So whenever I connect with some of them, I just send them
That's so
those
cute.
pictures. And it was so much fun. But for a kid to tell them that you're going to leave all of this behind and you
Yeah.
have to start over was devastating. And I remember I didn't accept it. And I was in denial the entire time. And I kept circling around the same negative thoughts until I accepted it recently here. I still don't feel like I belong here at all. I'm going to be honest. I feel like I could never belong to being in Houston, Texas, the US. I can't think of it like that. But I accept it. The fact that I am no longer back home. And it's a journey that I had to take to be who I am today. And I'm blessed and I'm very thankful for it, you know? But coming this far wasn't easy. And until I accepted it, then I started seeing the blessings that came from it. Before that, I was just literally blocking my blessings. I was just too much in my negative thoughts that I didn't even accept the fact that I might have a chance here. I might do something better for myself. You know what I mean? So it's not always bad.
Honestly, I feel like I started over from zero the minute I landed in the United States. I remember my mom was very serious about it. She's like, we are never going back to Iraq, period. We're not going back. This is your life here. You're going to build a life here. Like, she kept telling us this. She did not care. And mind you, she was like in her late 30s, 40s. She left everything in Iraq. Everything. And she never lived it in a different country before, you know? But she insisted. She's like, nope. And I'm so thankful that she put the idea in our head is like, cross Iraq out of your future. And it's true, because like I personally kept updates with Iraq and the news and everything. It kept getting worse. Every year I'm like, this year is going to be better. It kept getting worse. So I feel like I truly had a feeling that I'm going to stay here forever the minute I landed. So it was hard because I knew I had to let go of a lot of things. I cried it all out. I went through depression. And then something clicked. Don't know what. And I started living as if this is my life. This is where I was born-ish, kind of, you know?
Yeah.
Which is weird, honestly, because like I feel like I've been living in the States more than I lived in the Middle East. Like, I opened my eyes to the world in America, not in the Middle East. I was young there. Like, naive, did not know shit, you know? I didn't have a good judgment about the Middle East because I was a kid. Now that I'm older and living here and seeing things and the things that we had to go through to be who we are right now, like I would have never been the same person back home.
Yeah.
It's not because we have access to things. No, it's just life in general here is different. Even if you don't want it to be different, it is different.
It's different.
It pushes you to be different.
Yeah.
Because the people here are different.
Yeah. I again, I always give example about me and my sisters, but just because we
Because
are
it's
completely
your
different from
experience.
one another.
Yeah.
And it's like a perfect example in my brain because it's four of us and seeing each one of us is different from the other person.
Mm-hmm.
It just taught me that coming here at a young age versus them being here at a way older age, they came here already done with their college.
Mm-hmm.
So they were in their mid-20s.
Mm-hmm.
They've already experienced their entire life back home. And I came here just starting, right?
Yeah.
My thoughts now are completely different from them. I am a complete different person to them. And
Because you
sometimes
experience different things.
exactly. And sometimes when we talk, I do feel disconnected a little bit, or I feel like I'm an alien because I don't understand where they're coming from and they don't understand where I'm coming from sometimes too, which is totally fine. Like we are both accepting. They are accepting that I came here at a young age and I have different thoughts from them. And I accept that they were never raised here. Like I wasn't raised here, but I came here at 14.
You were raised here.
Yeah,
That's
basically. If you think
raised
about
here.
it, true. If you think about it, my everything that I've done for the first time, it was here.
Yeah.
First job, first time driving, for like everything.
Everything.
So I learned the fundamentals of the human life here.
Yeah. Yeah. It doesn't mean that we don't have Middle Eastern values in us. We still
actually,
do carry them.
yeah.
It's the base, you know?
Yeah.
And we implement them even more here because our surroundings don't push it. So if we don't push
Exactly.
it,
It will be gone.
it will be gone.
And I see it in us like where we also think of the future.
Yeah.
In the future, if I have a kid, then yes, I want my kid to also implement the same things
The
that I
Middle
believe
Eastern
in.
traditions
The
that we
things,
grew up in.
exactly,
Yeah.
like things that
You think it's
value.
easy, it's harder. It's
It
really
is.
harder to hold on to your values, and you really have to love them and implement them and think about them and make sure they exist.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, they truly go away. Because I went through years in my life where I didn't even speak Arabic correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody spoke to me in Arabic. Yeah. Bro, if you do that to any person that speaks a native language, if you take them away from their native language completely, okay, they will start fucking up.
Yeah, no, it's so true. Like,
They will start not speaking correctly.
yeah.
A year or two, bro. No, it doesn't take long because
No.
I experienced it. I swear, and it was so weird. And thank God. Now my Arabic is better than a lot of Arab people that speak in the Middle East.
Oh, it is.
I'm not even joking. I swear. And that's because I wanted to. I want to hold on to my Middle Eastern things that I love.
Yeah.
The basics is the language. The basics is the things that we celebrate with each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? These are the basic things. And it's nice. And I can recognize it when I see Middle Easterns that hold on to their values. And I see it when I see Middle Easterns that do not hold on to their traditions. Like, it's very obvious, especially when you live in the West.
Yeah, true. I 100% agree. I think it's we do implement it a lot more than anybody that lives in the Middle East because we are always craving the culture. Like I would love to be surrounded by it all the time, but I'm not. So I always try to have it with my family, and also the little ones. Like I try to implement it in my nephews and my niece, and they don't understand where I'm coming from. To be
They
honest,
will
it's
later,
very
yeah.
very hard. But they will later
Yeah.
for sure. I see that in my oldest nephew now. He understands me a lot more
Yeah.
than the
Because you
younger
also
ones.
went through phases in your life that you didn't have value for these traditions.
No, not at all.
Right? You
Wallah,
lost
like,
value. I
true.
went through that. I was like, whatever, bro, whatever.
Yeah.
This is just nothing. But then when you get older, you have values for them. You start knowing how things goes, and life changes you.
Yeah, I
truly.
remember at some point in school, speaking about the language, in architecture school, I did not have time for my family.
Yeah.
I would be in school all the time.
I would see Yasmeen
say
once, twice a year.
Yeah, like literally, no.
I'm not
Every couple
joking.
months, we would try
Yeah.
to hang out before we start doing the podcast.
Yes.
And when we started doing the podcast, then I started seeing you every week, and it was weird at first.
True.
But speaking of the language, I used to, when I stood with my family, I'm like, how do you say it in Arabic?
Easy.
And they would think my Arabic is good. It's really good.
Yeah.
But they would start laughing at me at first, just jokingly. They're like, "Oh, so now you don't know it in Arabic or whatever." And it really does damage your brain in a way that you really start forgetting your own first language.
Yeah.
And also speaking of the values, there were a time in my life where I was like arguing a lot with my family because I'm like, I don't see what you're seeing here.
Yeah, we see it silly.
This doesn't make sense to me. Why do I have to do this again? Because somebody thinks this and this and that. And for example, my dad be like, no, because it's our values. It's our culture. My dad always says this. He's like, it's our values. It's our culture. You don't see another person from this culture getting out of their culture. Why should we? Let's stick to it. It's nice. We always have to carry our heritage. And I'm like, it doesn't make sense to me. And if it doesn't make sense to me, I'm not gonna do it. You know what I mean?
Of course.
But like Thuraya said, the older we grow, we really do value these, and we see where our parents are coming from.
Your
Like,
perspective changes on
yeah.
life, and you have to allow it to change. Otherwise, you don't change.
Literally. And that is a starting over too.
Yeah.
Because when we lost those values, we could have been like, okay, we lost them. We don't believe in that. Let it go. That's it. I'm never going backwards. But we had to stop at some point and be like, hey, you have to start over, shift your perspective, go back to your roots, and really, really care about those points and just have them with you for the rest of your life. Now, I don't know in the future if I'll change my mind again or what, but I'm allowing myself to start over and change over time, and that is okay.
Yes. Whoever gets it, gets it. Whoever doesn't, doesn't.
Exactly.
Again, you should only care about you and your loved ones. Don't care about the rest of the world.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to your favorite segment of this episode. Our favorite product, actually.
Okay.
For this week, we'll make it short and simple. My favorite product of this week is this hoodie. I just ordered last week and I got it this week.
So
it was
cute.
very, very easy and very fast to get. Honestly, I did not expect the material to be this thick and this good. Like, it's really, really nice. And it's a very heavy, like when you carry it by itself, it's really heavy, but when I put it on, it's very comfortable. And what I like the most about it, and we will have the picture here, I just can't do it right now because of my hairstyle. But it's when you put the hood on,
It zips up all the way?
it's just your eyes that shows.
Oh,
and
okay,
I
okay.
love that. So whenever I get on my introvert shit and I don't want to talk to anybody, just put it on and scare people with
I see what's
my
up.
looks. Don't look at me.
I like the
Please leave me
color.
alone.
I've always told you look good in browns.
Thank you very much. I love it so much. It's almost like purplish, pinkish brown.
Yes,
It's so
it's like there
cute.
is a purple undertone.
Yes,
I agree.
And the pop of red is my
Yeah.
second favorite color, so
I
I
agree.
love it so
looks
much.
good.
And it's very warm. I love it.
It's perfect for Texas. It's
Yeah.
perfect for your skin tone. I like
Thank
it.
you very much, Habibi. What is
I'm
yours?
also happening to be wearing my favorite item of the week,
Yeah, yeah.
which is my socks, my tabby socks.
Stop,
You see,
they're so
guys? They're so
cute.
cute. I've been wearing them for 2 days inside the house. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not wearing them outside. They would have been in the in the dishwasher,
In the dishwasher. I
in the
mean,
laundry,
maybe. Yeah,
in the
that
laundry.
will work too.
But yeah, I really do like them, and I feel like it makes my feet more relaxed, than the regular socks, because the regular socks, they don't have the space, so it's always pushing my toes all together. This one is like letting them be more comfortable. And I can wear my flip flop with it. No judgment there, because I have the tappy right here. Okay.
Yes.
And yeah.
Oh my
My
God.
friends find it hilarious. Yasmeen find it hilarious
So
too.
cute.
But I like it.
I said cute. I
Yeah.
didn't say hilarious
Yes.
in a bad thing. Cute. I love it. Actually, I have a friend that has fingers on all of her, like
Yes, I've
sections
seen
on all of the
those.
fingers. So I'll never hate on those. They're very healthy actually for your feet, because they let you act like you're not wearing anything.
It's
natural,
like you
know?
are barefoot, because
Exactly.
it's not squeezing them together, it's letting
Allowing
them be.
them,
Yeah.
to move naturally, which I love. And you could never go wrong with any Japanese thing.
Honestly, Japanese
got
people are just smart. Like
10 out
they
of
just
10.
love humanity.
Yeah.
Okay? So I appreciate their things a
I
lot.
love Japan.
And that's on God.
That's that, guys. I want to talk about another point, which I think is very important. Not only changing your perspective about culture or moving, it can be sometimes at a much smaller scale. And we're going to go and scale down.
Yeah, true.
Because that's how I think about it in my brain. I think also career is another thing that honestly I'm seeing myself and a lot of my colleagues are going through that. I was 5 years old when I knew I love architecture, and I still love architecture so much. But I think I got into, a lot of people get in a toxic relationship with a person. I got in a toxic relationship with architecture, with my career.
It happens.
I misunderstood what I was supposed to do, and I wasn't exposed. I didn't have the privilege to be exposed to architecture at a very young age. I had an uncle that he was an architect, but he passed away when I was very young. So I didn't really have anybody in my family that would expose me to a lot of things. I didn't experience things. So to me, it was like a fantasy, a thought that I've always loved, always wanted it to do. And once I went to school, I was like, oh, this is beautiful. I love it. And I put my heart into architecture. And then when I started working in the field, it's not at all what I was thinking. You know what I mean? And not to say that I don't practice it anymore. I still love it and I still practice it. It's fine. But I feel like I needed to step back and to start over and to really have time to think about exactly what I like. And I'm still in that process. I don't know exactly what I like yet. But I need that time to do this. And it's very crucial to start over, because otherwise I could be stuck in a job that I will never achieve what I really want, and just keep getting that paycheck and moving on with my life. You know what I mean? That comfortable state. And not to say that is bad. That could be good for a lot of people. If that's exactly what you want, go ahead and do it. I am not that person. I'm very dreamy and I have a lot of things that I want to accomplish in my life. So starting over with my career, it took me 3 years that I was at a specific job and I was doing the same thing over and over every single day. And it literally took me 3 years to sleep and wake up and be like, I don't want to do this anymore.
Which I feel like is healthy.
It took a lot of time, and I wish I did it sooner. That's why I would advise, if you want to start over, do it right away. You don't need to think about it twice. If there's something telling you that you need a change and you need to do something, do it right away, because you could save yourself a lot of time and effort and put that energy towards something that you actually like and love. And if things doesn't work out, that's what I always tell myself. I'm like, if whatever I'm liking now and what I'm doing now doesn't work out, it's okay for me to start something all over again
yeah.
with something completely different. And it's okay for me to start all over again and again and again and again until I find one thing that I really, or multiple things that I really enjoy and want to do for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. And it's happening a lot now because what they preach in schools are completely different from what the
Reality
real world
is, yeah.
is.
True.
So just my advice, I would say, do your research about your career, understand exactly what it is before you get into it, and then after that, it's your own.
And
it's your
don't be
own
afraid
journey.
to start over. It's
Yeah.
okay if you like something
100%.
and 2 years into it, you figure out that you don't like it. Start over again. Do something else. You learned something throughout these 2 years, even if it was a silly thing. It's not waste. It's never waste. You learned something. It added something to you. Start over again with something that you like. Doesn't work out, start over again.
True.
I've changed like my degree, I think twice within like
I remember.
a matter of a year.
Yeah.
And I didn't care if it's going to take me longer. I was like, I'm just going to do what I want to do till I figured out a school that I like, basically.
Yeah.
I was in love with philosophy. You couldn't tell me don't do this. Like, don't go to class. I was in love with my classes too. Like, I loved it.
Thuraya would have this, I still remember the reading thing. What was it?
I think it's
Kindle, whatever?
Kindle, yeah.
Yes, she would have it and she would be reading everywhere.
I love it.
You really liked it.
Yeah, I really did
Yeah.
like my
Philosophy.
school philosophy.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did. And then I didn't even know what I was going to do with it. It's just something that I really liked. And people are telling me, like, why are you doing it? What are you going to do with philosophy? And I was like, I'll figure it out later. I have a couple of roads. I'll take whatever road I want to take
Yeah.
when it's time for me. And I know for sure that this is the path that I want. Also, don't jump into things just because people tell you do them.
Exactly.
Jump into things because you truly feel like it's part of who you are. It's something that you really want. Because we are Middle Easterns. We know that parents sometimes push things into their kids. Hey, I want you to be this. I want you to be that. I want you to be a doctor. I want you to be a lawyer. I want you to be a dentist. I want you to be an engineer. All Middle Easterns do that. Like, we know this. It's a fact. But don't do it if you really don't want to. If you don't see yourself doing what your parents want you to do in the future, do what you want to do. You have to sit down with them. You have to talk to them. You just have to do what you want to do, because later on in the future, yeah, sometimes it is too late. I'm sorry. Yes, I'm not going to lie to you. Sometimes it's too late to start over. You don't want to be at that level.
But when is it too late? To me, there is never a fucking time that it is too late. There are people that I've seen with me in school. They're 50 something years old. They're studying architecture. So when I see people like that, I'm like, it really never is too late.
I feel like there are some times where it's too late.
Okay, I'm interested.
Let
Give
me
me an
tell you
example.
something.
Yeah.
Let's say you have a family, okay?
Yeah.
And your family truly depends on what you bring into the household, okay? And you are, let's say in your 60s, okay? How are you gonna quit and start over, yet you have a household to take care of? It's too late now. You fucked up.
You can do something simultaneously. It will take you a lot longer to achieve what you want.
But why would you harm other people just because you are selfish for your journey? No, if you have to take care of other people, you have to think about other people.
100%. I agree with you. But what I'm saying, if there's like 2-3 hours in a day where they have time for themselves, they can do.
Yes.
If you can multitask, if you have that superpower of you
See,
achieving things on the side,
Yeah.
you can still do it.
Yeah.
But I understand where you're coming
This
from.
is why-
100%. There are a lot of people that don't have that privilege.
Yes, if you don't
True.
have the privilege, you have to wake up early. Like, basically
Do something. Yeah.
do something
Yeah.
the minute you feel like it's gonna hurt you in the future if you don't do it. I feel like this is a good judgment to take about life. Think about 10 years, 20 years ahead. Is it something that I'm gonna regret not doing? Then I should do it. If it's something I'm gonna get over and not regret, then don't do it.
So true.
This is
Yeah.
how I take life, honestly. The silliest things. It could be going to a concert.
Yeah.
If in 10 years I look back and regret not going, I should go,
Yeah. I know what you mean.
right?
Yeah.
If in 10 years I don't give a fuck if I went or not, then I'm not gonna go.
Yeah. Regret is like, it should be something to drive you to do things.
I swear.
Honestly.
Yeah. I love myself and I hate regret.
Yeah,
This
yeah,
is
me
why
too.
I do
Me too.
things. The minute I wake up, I'm like, wait, am I? Let's think
Yeah.
about 10 years ahead.
Also, I do have this thought, if somebody thinks it's selfish, I guess I am. Well, it's whatever that makes me happy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever that makes me happy. So if I know that there's something that makes me happy, and if I don't do it, then I'm literally going against myself.
Yeah.
Don't
go
I am
against
choosing
yourself.
to be miserable.
Yeah, yeah.
And I'll never do that. I will always do what is best for me.
Yeah.
Period.
As you should, to be honest. Yeah.
I think there are things at a I wanted it to talk about some examples.
Yeah.
So you give me an example career-wise or whatever that you think you started all over again and it was a really good thing for you.
Something I started all over again, I would say studying. In 2019, I graduated and I put an X on all education. I was like, I'm done with education. Education system is not going to see my name again. Peace out, bitches. Let me start social media. And I fell in love with social media.
Yeah.
2019 to 2021, you could not tell me be private. Nothing. Nothing is private. I was all over the internet.
Yeah.
All over.
Hell yeah.
Hey people, I just woke up. Hey people, I'm this, I'm this, I'm this,
We
I'm this,
love
I'm
those
this, I'm this.
years. Yeah.
Fuck that shit. I swear. The minute it got oversaturated, I lost interest. And that's something in me. The minute I see that everybody's doing it, I just lose interest. I don't care what it is. It could be the most beautiful thing in the world. If everybody has it, I don't want it. It's just me. I don't know. It's something in me. I still love social media. I love it, but it's on my rules. You know what I mean? I do it when I want to do it. I do it differently. And I try to not do it like other people just to make myself feel a little bit different. It's something I do it for my own, for my own sake, basically. I would say I started real estate. It was something that I didn't see coming. I never thought I was going to be a realtor, to be honest with you guys. But the minute I jumped into it, I fell in love. It's something that I'm going to do till I die. But it made me think about school again, starting over again.
See, you worked something that you never even thought of doing.
Exactly.
And it led you into something else.
And I am so thankful that it brought my interest back into school again. To achieve something, I have to go through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't feel like it's bad. I feel like it's the best thing that ever happened to me at the best age. I truly believe things happen to you at the right time.
Exactly.
At the right time.
True. So true.
Yeah.
Like, wallah, sometimes we be thinking that it's too late. You're a bit older, especially people in their 20s.
Yeah.
We have this, I don't know what syndrome that is,
Yeah.
that we think
The 20s
it's
syndrome.
over.
Yeah.
You're not even, calm down. I see people now that are 21, 22, and they tell me that they feel like they are behind.
Yeah.
I'm like, please go away before I fight you.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean you're behind?
Yeah.
At your age, you shouldn't even think you're behind because we are out here 27, 28, whatever.
Yeah.
And we still have that energy of let me start over. Let me do this. Let me do that. Let me find exactly what I want to do.
Yeah.
There is no age limit in my opinion. And you always can make things happen. Doesn't matter what
And
age
you
you are.
can lose interest and gain it back again. It's
Yeah.
okay. You can start over in the same thing multiple times, but each time is going to be different. It's okay.
The worst feeling, going back to the regret idea, is you say, what if you didn't do it? What could have happened? Or you could be like, what if I have done it and
Yeah.
it could, something good could have came out of it. I'll give you an example. It's a long time ago. I was in school 2022. It's like almost 4 years now that we're going into 2026. But basically, I was just done with a project with one of my friends, and that project was very, very successful. We got an award for it. It was amazing. The process of that project is me and my friend Trisha, shout out, we had clicked right away. It was so smooth to work
Yeah.
with her. And it was the first partnering project in the entire school years. So we were all scared that it might not work with the other partner, and me and her didn't know each other. That's how we got to know each other actually and became friends. It was very smooth, very good. The next semester comes in, and we knew that it was going to be partnering. So me and my best friend, we got into the same class together. And when I tell you we were the baddest, we were so good. So when we came together, we were so sure that it will go very smooth. Everything will be fine. We will have the best project out there. We literally lost almost 4 weeks worth of the semester.
Wow.
A semester is what, like 12 weeks?
Yeah.
I don't know, really short. We had started a project together. It wasn't going well. We were so lost. We were overthinking, and we're like so confused because we did not even think about it that it might not work. We're both really good, so everything was going to go smooth. Until we had our midterm, which was 5 weeks in, and then the professors were giving us feedback. They liked the overall concept, but they could see that there's confusion here. We're not doing the best that they know we could do, right? And then me and Karen, we just looked at each other and we were like, do you want to start over?
That's lovely.
We were both really scared. The idea we had was impossible to execute in 6 weeks. We were building a 1-to-1 scale large project, and it was taking a lot of technicalities. We didn't even know how to make most of the things. It was our first time. But we were like, if we start over right now, we know we can. We just believed in each other. That's it, period. We trusted each other, believed in the vision, and we went for it. But that project, we did it on time. Everything was good. And at the end, we won an award, and it was going to get exhibited somewhere. Honestly, if I had not taken that route, me and my friend, we would have never known that we had the potential to do something so good. And up until today, my friends and people who were like in the years under me, they text me sometimes on Instagram stuff. They're like, we're using your project as an inspiration. Or and that's for a couple of my projects, the one with Trisha and other ones. It makes me so happy that I know I was capable of or courageous enough to actually shift the vision with such a short time and be able to experience that. Because if I had not started over, we would have never experienced this
so
whole
beautiful
thing, and we would have never had a good opportunity to win an award for something that maybe if we had sticked with the original idea, it would have not even been that good.
True.
So, yeah.
Which is a beautiful thing, because like you hear a lot from people who are older. They tell you about their experiences with the starting over, and it's usually a positive experience, and that should tells you a lot of not being afraid of starting over.
True. Very true. Do you have any other thoughts?
Not really. I feel like we did tell you guys how we feel about starting over, and again, I still think it's a beautiful thing for people who can start over. Definitely do what you want and what your guts are telling you.
Exactly.
Because your guts are kind of 99% Correct.
True. I just have
99.9%
yeah, it's that
of the
germ
time,
killer.
your guts are right.
Yes. I just have one small thing to tell you. It's very clear. You're gonna get it right away. I'll end it with that. Don't also be afraid to change personal things about yourself. If you want to look differently, look differently. If you want to act differently, act differently. No one is holding you accountable for who you are at this moment. You can always change and evolve and be a better person. And don't let the people that are closer to you, don't let their judgment scare you.
Yeah.
Do what you like and what you want and what is best for you always.
Agree. 100%.
And that is on that.
And that is on God, guys.
Yes, on God. True.
Thank you so much for being here. And I really like this episode. And I think it's one of the episodes that I'm going to have to listen to multiple times.
Thank you, guys. Give me a half of a heart. Gen Z
Yay,
heart. Yeah,
bye.
yeah. Bye, guys.
Love you.